I am so excited to welcome you to Del Webb in Parrish, Florida. This is a newer 55 plus community, just started construction in 2001. They still have phase 4 yet to even begin. And if you've been looking for the amenities of Del Webb with a great value, this is the place you have to see. I'm excited to give you a tour, so let's not waste any time. Let's go check it out. Come on.
Let's get right into it. Webb Bayview is in Parrish, Florida, which if you didn't know is kind of near, well, everything. It's about 30 minutes from downtown Sarasota, from St. Petersburg, from Tampa, from the Bradenton beaches, and it's in a town that is really up and coming. There's a lot of development here, a lot of people moving into the area, and it's going to continue to grow. The community itself is a 55 plus active community, and it sits on about 494 acres. When it's completely built out, they're expected to have about 950 home sites done, and we're just over about halfway sold right now. So plenty of homes to choose from, but we are starting to see the beginnings of resale, so you will have options for both. And as you can see in the video, there are areas where there is still construction going on, obviously. The good news about that is not only is there the potential for resale, but you could get into a move-in quick home, so a brand new construction where you are the first owner, or you can always go ahead and purchase a custom home and have it built. There is no question about it. Taking center stage at Webb Bayview is the Driftwood Club. You are looking at it now. This is a multi-million-dollar amenity campus. It actually just opened, and it is everything you could want in a 55 plus community. It has a restaurant bar, state-of-the-art fitness center. Let's just take a tour inside. Some of the residents will tell you, you may have a home here, but this is where you live. Welcome to Driftwood Club. Take a little peek around. This is when you walk through the front doors, what you're going to see. It is elegant, it is well appointed, and it feels very high end. It feels like the biggest spa you have ever been to. You can see they have plenty of gathering areas, lots of seating, so the capacity here is huge. The place is enormous. The facility has 2 main hallways. This is going down the left-hand hallway to the fitness center. And as you would expect, it is state-of-the-art. Whatever flavor fitness is your cup of tea, they're gonna have it here. This is the Windsor Pearl Ballroom. It's kind of a multi-purpose room, and today, because it is Thursday at 1 o'clock, the Mahjong group is ready for action. Heading outside, this is my favorite area in the entire community. I absolutely love this pool. Check this out. Beach entry, multiple access beach entry points, plenty of people, plenty of space to lounge. And over here, oh yeah, a resistance pool in the shade. I would live in there, and it was hot this day when I did the filming, but under that shade, it felt so good. Just imagine after some pickleball, this is stop number 2. And once you're done with the pool, this is stop number 3, the restaurant, the Sailfish Bar and Grill. Honestly, the first thing I imagined was getting a cold drink, hanging out at the bar, watching the people at the pool. This would be a fantastic spot to bring family, guests for a quick meal, or to honestly sit down and relax and just chat for hours. I love the indoor-outdoor flow of this space, and this really is what you picture when you imagine yourself retiring in Florida. And what outdoor space would be complete without cornhole? Plenty of shade again. This is a really nice turf lawn, artificial turf lawn. You could see you could set up some chairs, you could hang out. I'm sure they plan other events in this space, so I guess it's kind of a multi-purpose outdoor space, overlooks the lake. They are gonna have a kayak launch there, so you can go ahead and take kayaks out. Oh, the fishing pier, or just hang out and have a glass of wine pier. I think that's probably what I would use it more for. It's lovely. Honestly, the lake is beautiful and it's expansive. So I can definitely imagine some nights just strolling around, especially if you have a really good, clear, starry night. This might be a good spot to check out some of the launches that you can see from here over on the Space Coast. Basically just look at their launch calendar and look east on a clear day and watch the candle go up. You gotta have shuffleboard. And oh my gosh, and at the Millers, they are the loveliest people. Pickleball kind of needs no introduction, and it's 2023. If you have not played or come watch a match, you are missing out. You need to get your butt out there. There are 6 courts. Evening is probably the best time to watch people play. It's so much fun. Okay, last stop, but definitely not least, bocce ball. All right, we're gonna go ahead into the model homes. Let's go take a peek inside. The community has 6 model homes to preview. There are actually 14 total floor plans, and they have them broken up into series. There's a villas series, a scenic series, distinctive series, and the highest end is the echelon series. This home that we're looking at now is in the echelon series. It is the Stardom floor plan. So as you're taking your tour of this floor plan, let me go over what some of the fees are with this community. There is a CDD, Community Development District fee, as well as an HOA fee. There is also an annual food and beverage fee. That one is $410. The HOA fee will depend on the series that you're in. The villas right now are about $315 a month, and the echelon series is about $326 a month. The CDD will also depend on the series that you're in. The villas are $90 a month, and the echelon, which is the highest, is $135 a month. So when you add everything together, your total annual fees for the villas are about $5,200 a year, and for the echelon, the highest series, about $5,900 a year. The HOA does cover high-speed internet and TV as well as lawn maintenance, and if you are in one of the villas, it also will include roof repair and replacement and painting on the exterior of the home as needed. This pool would feel amazing right about now. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up the Stardom floor plan. By the way, the square footage of this floor plan starts at about 2269 square feet. You can do a 2 or 3 bedroom version, 2 to 2.5 to 3.5 bath. All right, moving on to our next floor plan. The Stellar, which is a 3 bedroom, 3 to 4 bath, 2,400 square foot home in the echelon series. And I have to apologize, while I am a professional real estate broker, I am not a professional videographer. And when I entered this model, I accidentally had my slow motion camera lens activated instead of my normal, so the flickering of the lights is not actually in the model home. This is a wonderful side effect of my filming expertise. In any case, I absolutely love these 90-degree sliders. Remember, on all new construction and on the relatively newer homes, you will have hurricane impact glass. On the homes that were built previous to that change, unfortunately, you will not. So any of the older homes in this community will not have impact windows and doors. This pool is stunning. I should have brought my suit that day. Back into the disco lighting. I do want to mention that the countertops are either granite or quartz. You do get to choose. Stainless steel appliance packages, obviously. Smart home package. The list goes on. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit through the rest of this model so we can get on to the next one. Okay, off to the Mystique Grand. According to the sales office, this is the most popular model. They do actually have a Mystique and the Mystique Grand. The model is the Mystique Grand, which is 3 to 4 bedrooms, 3 to 4 baths. It does have a flex room, 2-car garage, and it's about 2,700 square feet, give or take. The Mystique is 2 to 3 bedrooms, so it's basically a smaller version, 2 to 3 baths with a flex room, 2-car garage, and about 1,900 square feet. These are both within the distinctive series, and basically the difference between the two is a bedroom and I guess a bathroom. There is an optional loft, which is seen in the model. However, that is optional. It can be added in, or if you don't want a 2-story home, leave it off. There is one other really nice feature about this model, which I think probably factors into its popularity, and that's the fact that the garage does have an additional storage space past the 2-car garage portion. So for the folks out there that have a lot of things they need to put away in boxes, or they just want the extra space as a workspace, this is probably going to be a model you want to check out. All right, we're going to fast forward through the rest of this model to save some time and move on to the next one. Quick side note, if you tour the community and you just want to really get a feel for what it's like to actually live here, they do offer a 2-night stay in one of the units. I think it costs around $300, but this way you can check out all the amenities and really see if living there is going to be right for you. It's nice. You can do it without the major investment of buying. So to recap, so far we have seen 2 models from the Echelon series, the Stardom and the Stellar. The last model we were just in was from the Distinctive series, which was the Mystique Grand. Now we're moving on to the Scenic series, which is the Compass model. This floor plan is about 1,471 square feet, 2 or 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2-car garage, cute as a button. And if you're looking to stay in a single-family home, not one of the attached villas, this is a really nice floor plan. I mean, yes, it's a 2-bedroom, but it does have a flex room, so maybe you could turn that into a guest room if you needed an additional space. But the layout is lovely. The Contour, which is in the same series, it's about $3,000 cheaper than this one. Square footage-wise, similar, but the floor plan is very different. So if you are liking this but maybe wanting the kitchen to be more central, check out the Contour. All right, we're going to go ahead and fast forward through this one and head to our last one, which is the attached villa model. I did not get to the mainstay model, so there's one model that we didn't get to see. It'll just have to be a surprise when you show up and check it out for yourself. Okay, last but not least, we have the Villa series. There are 2 villa floor plans to choose from, the Kendrick and then the one we're going to see, which is the Ellenwood. So the main difference between the 2 floor plans is both do have a dedicated 2-bedroom layout. However, one says 2 to 3 bedroom, that's the Ellenwood that we're seeing. It does have a flex room. Actually, both have a flex room, but for some reason, the Ellenwood is considered to be a possible 3rd bedroom, so I'm assuming that means that their flex room can be turned into a room with a closet. The other main difference between these 2 is that the Ellenwood has more of an open floor plan, so the kitchen and the living room area are kind of all together, whereas the Kendrick has the kitchen a little bit more set to the side, so it's a little less of an open floor plan model. So let's talk for a second about construction. Currently, and this is as of spring 2023, new construction is running under a year. They said about 9 months from start to finish, which is relatively fast considering the way things had been with a lot of communities, some of which were upwards of 2 years if you wanted to build a new home. Well, this concludes our tour of the models, but I do have a piece of bonus footage for you. As I was shooting some video on one of the models, I came across this lovely couple who was willing to share with me their journey into Del Webb. Let's listen to the Schaefers.
Well, the first clue that I knew that I would want to definitely live here one day was visiting some friends that we visited about a month ago. They took us around in their golf cart, and my jaw just dropped the whole time driving around. And I'm like, this is a beautiful place to be.
The amenities, nice pool, nice fitness area. Not that I use it, but there's a nice fitness area.
Well, we are snowbirds, and we have been in this area for the last 3 years or so, and just fell in love with it, being there and around the area. And we already have a home in Ellington, just about 10 or 15 minutes south of here.
We like the area. We like the being close enough to the beach. You know, there's plenty to do down here. Plenty of golf courses.
We have our own grandkids and love grandkids, and we have them visit also as well. But just driving through some of the communities that aren't 55 plus, it makes a big difference. Not saying that everywhere is 100% perfect because we're not in here yet. So maybe after we're here next year, it could be a game changer. But for now, it's been just lovely people that we've met so far. And it's been a great experience so far.
And how excited are you for the completion of your home?
To live in something like this, I'm excited. Very excited. God has a plan for whatever we decide to do.
And that plan includes Del Webb.
We sure pray it does. Amen.
Well, I hope you found this video tour helpful. I will be back for sure to update you in the future on the status of the community. But in the meantime, if there's anything I missed or if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Until then, I'll see you during the next video. If you're a senior or retiree and need assistance with real estate in the Gulf Coast area, please visit www.pointsouthflorida.com.